Greetings, I am Marina Ormes here with your Astro vibe for Tuesday, November 22nd. And today the moon is in Scorpio. So we are diving deep into the mysteries of Scorpio and what that is all about. Of course, it's hard to talk about it because Scorpio is an energy that is felt. It's an energy that is about what's stirring or moving below the surface. It's the magic that is gathering beneath what we can see, that is preparing to take shape or form, or maybe it won't ever take shape or form. So Scorpio is the energy that sometimes brings death or metaphorical death to prepare or make the way for something to be born or reborn or renewed or to be transformed into something brand new. And it's the energy that we feel when we feel things happening inside of us, but we don't really understand what. Maybe we have some emotional processes going on, or just some moodiness. And that's why Scorpio can have like a reputation for being kind of moody, mysterious, hidden, secretive. That's because it's protecting that energy of something that's happening inside. And so we have lots of examples of this in nature, the way that a embryo inside grows inside, right? Or inside of an egg. And then you have just this egg, and then all of a sudden the egg hatches, and lo and behold, there's this chick inside that is going to become a bird. Or in a cocoon, when the caterpillar dissolves inside its chrysalis, and then re-emerges in a totally new shape as a butterfly. And so it's these mysterious processes that are taking place beyond the veil, beyond what we can see, beyond the words that we have to describe something. And so when you experience Scorpio, either in yourself or in someone else, maybe someone you care about, when you experience that as being secretive or moody, or something that feels mysterious, then just remember that that person is working on something under the surface. There's stuff going on there, and poking and prodding at it is probably not going to help. Instead, the best way to support the scorpionic process is respect, reverence, appreciation for the deeper work that is going on. What do you need? How can I support you? Do you need some space? What would help you? And then let that person or that Scorpio energy find its way to complete the transformative work that it is doing. So respect and reverence for the sacred. Scorpio energy is really about things that are sacred. That is why it refers to and sometimes is connected with occult phenomena, things that are in the realm of the mysterious. Interestingly enough, Scorpio energy also can be connected to things like groups and how we form agreements together. So it's like those ways we have bonds and connect. And yesterday I was talking about intimacy and how that deeper way that we can form and foster trust amongst ourselves and another person can be a way to create intimacy, create a more powerful connection, a more powerful partnership that's more creative, more productive. And with the Scorpio energy, we are also building that ability to share and work and operate and function together with another, or with more than one. It's not specific to a one-to-one relationship the same way Libra is, but it certainly can show up in a one-to-one relationship. And sexuality is one way that that can express itself through the powerful connections and the ways that sexuality is very vulnerable, very deep, very intimate, but also can be abused, can be something that is used to and can betray trust, can be used to harm someone. So it is that scorpionic energy is very much something that is sacred, that needs respect, that requires us to recognize how profound it is, and that it's not our place to interfere or to understand necessarily. So we can understand in retrospect, and that's why we have Sagittarius, because the energy of Sagittarius, which is the sign in the zodiac that follows Scorpio, Sagittarius is about meaning. And so it's about understanding and how we make meaning and make sense. And then, so after the Scorpio process, we have Sagittarius. So in the example of the moon sign, the moon is in Scorpio for a couple of days, and then it goes into Sagittarius for a couple of days, where we are able to then begin to get a sense of making sense and having an understanding of what was happening during that Scorpio time. The sun also goes from Scorpio to Sagittarius, and today we are just now in the sun in Sagittarius. So the sun is making that shift, and we're in that process where we're moving from the Scorpio moon cycle. And so today being that last day really of the Scorpio moon cycle, because tomorrow is the new moon in Sagittarius, the moon will go into Sagittarius, joining the sun, will begin a new moon cycle that's about Sagittarius. So in the sense of the moon cycle, we are completing with today's Scorpio moon and yesterday's Scorpio moon. We're completing the cycle and the process that was begun on October 25th with a solar eclipse in Scorpio. And so this whole month, this whole lunar month, has been about the transformational process, not being able to necessarily have a perspective on and understand what's going on, but shifts and changes under the surface that have to do with something dying, something being reborn, something being renewed, that transformation where, we're getting ready to see then what is going to emerge and how that will show up as we go forward. So today is a good day to reflect on what you've been working on through the past month, emotionally, under the surface, in your own personal growth processes, because that's where some of the magic is happening. So reflecting on where you've been, what you've been working on, where you are now, where you are ready to go next, perhaps. And so preparing for tomorrow's new moon and beginning to set intentions for what you want to plant for the next moon cycle, and plant the seeds of your intentions that are perfect to affirm and anchor your intentions on that new moon, because we're at the beginning of a cycle. So reflecting on where you've been, setting intentions for where you want to go, and preparing for this opening to beginning to understand and make sense and be able to talk about and make meaning out of what has been transpiring and put it in context. So thank you so much for being here. I am Marina Ormes, and I have a website at astrologyheals.com. If you're interested in looking at what I offer and how to work with me, check it out there, astrologyheals.com. And I'm here every day with the unshakable self-care that astrology can help us access, and helping you connect with the positive vibes that the different astrological alignments help us connect with. So thanks for being here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And thanks for your likes and comments. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.